So many people still have this misconception that you need to apply oil to your hair for your hair to be soft. Well, that's not true, and in this video I'm going to be explaining to you exactly what you need to do to have soft hair, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome to my channel. I post videos on natural hair care tips and tutorials on how to grow and maintain healthy, long, natural hair. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then you might want to subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos. That out of the way, let's jump right into the video. So unlike what you may think, my hair has not always been this soft and easy to manage. On the contrary, I used to have the quote-unquote very strong, difficult to manage natural hair, but somehow I found a way out of that and I learned how to make my hair softer and easy to manage. So I'm going to insert a picture of how my hair used to be so you can actually believe what I mean by my hair was once super strong and difficult to manage. So now, if you're in the same position I was at back then, suffering with strong natural hair, then there are two main reasons as to why your natural hair may be so strong and difficult to manage. Reason number one is dehydration. Yes, and if you don't know what dehydration means, it simply means lack of moisture. Moisture simply means water. So if your hair is very dry, it's going to be super hard and difficult to manage. So that might probably be the reason why your hair is so difficult. And unlike what people think, the way around moisturizing your hair and making it soft is not oils. Now, I know so many of you, when you think about the solution to strong natural hair, the first thing that comes to your mind is oils. So I was going through some natural hair group on Facebook, and then somebody popped up and was complaining about having very strong natural hair. Then I went down to the comment sections to see the various solutions that were proposing to this person. Then I'll be seeing solutions like do hot oil treatments, apply shea butter to your hair. So basically what I learned from the comment section is so many people think oils are moisturizers. Oils can hydrate your hair or apply moisture to your hair. Now when we talk about dehydration being the lack of moisture, we simply mean the lack of water in your hair. So that's supposed to mean if you want to actually combat the problem of dehydration, which makes your hair to be so strong, you actually have to learn how to put moisture into your hair, which is learning how to put water into your hair and retain that water in your hair for as long as possible. So the key ingredient, the thing that actually makes your hair softer, is moisture. If you like me to make a detailed video explaining how to moisturize your natural hair, please let me know down in the comment section. Then I'll be very happy to make a detailed video on how to moisturize your natural hair. That being said, don't let anybody fool you that no cacao powder, no shea butter, no oil is going to moisturize your hair. Oil is not a moisturizer. Oil is a sealing ingredient, so you have to be able to point these things out if you actually want to make your hair softer. So for your hair to be soft, like I earlier on said, you have to apply moisture and then use the oils to seal in that moisture into your hair so your hair can be soft. If you look at a baby's hair, for example, you're going to notice that the hair is very moisturized. Even when you touch it, it's very moisturized. And if you want your hair to revert and go back to the way it was when you were still a baby, then you have to take a moisturizing very seriously. None of us were born with the very strong, difficult to manage hair. All of us were born with this very soft, silky hair, but we tend to lose that over time because our hair dehydrates over time, and some of us don't even know that we need to re-moisturize our hair. So I'm not actually blaming anybody for not moisturizing your hair. I'm actually just here to share this information with you out there who is struggling with super strong natural hair and you don't know how to actually moisturize your hair because you've tried all the oils that people keep advising you to oil your scalp, but nothing is happening. So like I said, if you really want baby soft natural hair, then you have to learn how to moisturize, and I'll be really happy to help show you. If you don't know how to moisturize, just let me know down in the comment section. I know the question you're probably asking yourself now is, so how often do I moisturize my hair? Well, I'll advise you re-moisturize and get your deep conditioning at least once every week. Now, if you don't have a deep conditioner, there's so many DIY deep conditioners that you can choose from. I could also teach you so many different DIY deep conditioners you can use for your hair at least once a week to still reap the same benefits but at a cheaper cost, obviously. If you would like me to show you some DIY treatments, then still let me know down in the comment section. So we are done with dehydration and how to solve the problem of dehydration in order to have soft natural hair, and we're moving to reason number 2, which is protein overload. Now, protein overload is basically having too much protein on your hair. Now, there's several ways you can do to have too much protein on your hair, knowingly or unknowingly. Even though protein treatments are actually very helpful, too much protein treatments are actually going to cause you more harm than good. When you have just enough protein on your hair strands, it actually strengthens your hair and makes your hair withstand certain conditions without actually having to break or fall out. But when you have a lot of protein on your hair, it actually makes your hair heavy, stiff and dry, because protein treatments naturally provide a protective layer around your hair. So just a very thin protective layer around your hair will actually go a long way to protect your hair and strengthen it and keep it healthy. But if this protective layer around your hair is too thick, it's going to prevent moisture from getting into your hair, and if moisture cannot get into your hair is going to dehydrate, which brings us back to the first reason. And when your hair is completely dehydrated, it's going to be very difficult to manage, it's going to break off easily, and you're overall going to struggle a lot each time you're trying to detangle or manage your hair. So protein overload is basically going to make your hair to be strong and difficult to manage. The first way you can actually get protein overload is through your deep conditioner. So many of us go to beauty supply stores and just buy any deep conditioner without actually reading the labels. Now, some deep conditioners are actually protein based, which means every time you're getting a deep conditioner, you're most likely getting a deep protein treatment. Instead of just a moisture replenishing deep conditioner, you're actually getting protein treatment. And that means if you are following my recommendations to re-moisturize at least every week, it means you're getting a protein treatment every week, which is not supposed to be the case. We are actually supposed to get a protein treatment just once a month to reap the maximum benefits without actually getting to suffer the consequences of having protein overload in our hair. So our advice before buying any conditioners or deep conditioners, actually read the labels very well to be sure it's not a protein treatment. And so if you're getting a protein treatment, it should be an intentional protein treatment. That way you know just about how many times you're getting a protein treatment in a month. If you're already suffering from protein overload, which is maybe the reason why your hair is so strong and difficult to manage, the solution around this is getting heat treatments. Now, when I talk about heat treatments, I'm not simply saying you should flat iron your hair or use whatsoever treatment it is that might be detrimental to your hair. What I mean is you should maybe consider washing your hair with warm water, sitting under the steamer or hot caps, just to help you open your pores, to make way for moisture to be able to get into your hair strands and moisturize your hair. Like I keep insisting in every single video that I make, moisture is like the only thing you need to have soft natural hair. And if your natural hair is not soft, it's not going to grow longer. So moisture is basically the key to growing soft, healthy natural hair. So if you've watched my video so far and you found it helpful, please give me a like, subscribe, share my video with other people who are struggling and looking for ways to soften their natural hair, and most importantly, click on the notification bell. Leave a comment down below telling me if you would like me to make a detailed video teaching you how to moisturize your hair. Thank you if you watched my video to the end, and see you in the comment section.